Welcome to the United Racing Network. My name is Andrew Spears, and tonight I am joined in the booth tonight with Rob McDonald. We are here at Michigan, and we are doing something on the United Racing Network that we've not done yet, and that's multi-streaming. Tonight we're on Facebook and Twitch, and next week we'll be on YouTube. So, if you are excited about that and you're just joining us on Twitch, thank you. If you need to and you haven't already, make sure to follow us on Facebook. Because I just found out that Facebook is about 15 seconds faster than Twitch. So you can catch the action just that much quicker. Rob, you ready for tonight?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's Michigan. It's one of those tracks where, you know, if these drivers aren't careful, they're going to catch a wall 95% of the time, as we've seen many of these drivers do tonight coming out of turns 2 and turn 4.
Yeah, you know, so I told these guys, they said, you know, what can we expect at Michigan? Let me tell you what you could expect at Michigan from a guy that won the race in the Indy race when I was with the other league we were in. I finished second and third consecutively at this track with another league that we were in other than the league that I won the Indy race in. This track is hell. Let me just go ahead and tell you. Getting around this track 1 and 2, very, very slippery when you're on cold tires. And when you're on hot tires, it's so grippy you can't do anything with it. Throttle control, your exits has got to be perfect. Do not ride the bottom line tonight because you'll burn your tires and they'll be gone. Those are some things that you have to watch out for. Turns 1 and 2, the way you enter them is different than the way you enter turns 3 and 4. 3 and 4, you want to enter high, go low, then exit high. And then you want to try to apex the apron or the tri-oval up front. You know, I like this track. This is a very technical track, and it is one of my favorites. But this is a beast, and these guys are going to be battling all night long.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, we're just looking at some of the guys that are in here, and you know, for them, saving may be an issue.
Yes, for sure.
Except for we know one person out on the track, possibly two, that are really good at saving, and that one of them is going to be Kevin Coleman, who came third last week.
No, he came in second behind.
Second last week, yeah.
He came in second behind Justin Johnson. Justin Johnson last week at Pocono picked up his first win with the BSC, and you know, Kevin Coleman got his career high with the BSC last. His league career high, finishing second right behind Justin Johnson. And I believe we're going to see that battle again because Kevin Coleman's currently holding that 6th position for practice. Justin Johnson setting first.
Yeah, and I mean, really, there's not much difference in between them, only, you know, less than 0.2 of a second difference.
Yeah, between the two, I'm seeing that as well, you know, right at about 1.5-ish to 0.2 seconds. Daniel Mitchell is sitting right there behind Justin Johnson as well. 100 seconds back is what my timing screen is showing. But I just want to talk about something. We have an old friend. We have an old friend that's racing tonight, Mr. Brandon McLaughlin, making his debut race for the Broke Scrub Cup. Brandon McLaughlin, we will hopefully get to talk to him. Maybe hadn't talked to him in a while, but. Let's, if he's available, Rob, I see we got just a few more minutes of practice left. Is Justin Johnson available?
Is Justin Johnson available? He should be. Let's see if we can have a chat with him here. Justin, this is Rob in the booth. How you got me? All right. Well, you know, we're here in Michigan. You're coming off the win last week at, where were we last week?
Pocono.
Wow, Pocono. There we go. I even updated the titles myself this morning. So, but you're coming off the first place win. You're currently sitting first in practice. Now, mind you, we've said many times that practice really doesn't tell you what the race has in store. But how are you feeling tonight here in Michigan?
I'm feeling pretty good. You know, this track has a lot of similarities to Pocono with the tire wear, and if we get another green flag run, I think it's going to be a fuel race too. So, let's see how that plays out.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting you to finish so quick. I was in the middle of drinking my sweet tea. So, Justin Johnson, I made you a cool promo video over the weekend, you know. If you want to check that out, make sure you go to TikTok.com/United Racing Network to catch his awesome burnout that myself and Jacob helped produce. Pretty cool video, but I want you to take that video I made, use that as inspiration to potentially get in the highlight reel for the end of the season. Justin, what is your strategy tonight?
My strategy? Honestly, it's probably just going to be the same tires. This track is a huge draft track, so I might as well just chill out and wait for everyone else to burn their stuff up.
That's a good strategy for sure. Good luck tonight. Keep that thing going in the right direction, not the wrong direction, and keep all 4 tires on the ground.
We'll see if I can do that.
Have a good one.
Appreciate it, Justin.
All right, thank you.
Alrighty. I see Brandon McLaughlin down there. Let's pull him up since we've not talked to him. I'm sure he's probably got a fan or two watching tonight.
Let's see. Brandon, this is Rob in the booth. How you got me, bud?
How's it going?
Well, I mean, it's been a minute since we talked to you, so we figured, why not pull you up and have a chat here?
Yeah, well, I appreciate it.
Yep. So how's it been? How's your racing been going? How's your record now? Is it still winning record like it was when we left you?
Yeah, it's still a lot of fun. I consistently run in the top 8.
Well, you definitely got some work to deal with here. Kevin coming over, he thought he'd come in here and start whooping tail, but these guys have shown him up. So you're going to have some competition tonight. I'll tell you some guys to watch out for. Justin Johnson's been a powerhouse here lately. Daniel Mitchell, Alex Witt, and Kevin himself have all been powerhouses this year, or this season. So make sure you watch out for them. What's your strategy tonight?
I don't know. I've only gotten a little practice so far, so I'm just gonna follow suit and see what other people do.
We'd like to hear it for sure. You bringing anybody over tonight? We're doing a multi-stream tonight on Facebook and Twitch. So if you want to send a Facebook link out to anybody that wants to watch, you're more than welcome to.
All right. Yeah.
And we're glad to have you here at the BSC.
Great. Thanks for having me.
All right, thanks, Brandon.
Hey, Andrew.
Did he not realize it was me?
I don't know.
Anyway, maybe because I got this new XLR thing.
Maybe, but we had it when we were there.
Yeah, true. All right, so we are going to be changing up the way we do things with us going to multi-stream and broadcast. We will not be hosting a side-by-side session. We will and we won't. We will not be showing Twitch ads because obviously Twitch ads don't go over to Facebook. So when we hit the stage mark, which the stage mark is going to end at or around lap 30. With that, we will roll our normal advertisements that we roll with the JP Alfonso ad and the W ad, and then we will come right back into the booth. You may hear a little bit of music until we get back, but we will be right back before they go green. So that's the only changes that are happening. But you won't be seeing any unprovoked ads, hopefully, through Twitch or Facebook. Hopefully.
We're hoping.
Yeah, we're hoping. This is the first night we're doing this, so if anybody sees anything that is off, let us know in the chat, please. We can get our back-end guy to take a look at whatever's happening with the latency. And if there's an issue I have to fix, then I'll fix it myself when it comes to it. Now, let's get to the qualifying session. You see Kevin Coleman's on track right now. Kevin Coleman finishing second last week here at, we were in Pennsylvania, just a little bit south of Michigan, southeast of Michigan. Had to do my hands right.
Please tell me you held them up.
I had to, yeah. But Kevin Coleman's looking to make a fast time here as he gets sideways going into 3. These guys are doing long qualifying sessions to get everybody on track at one time. We'll be jumping around, seeing what everybody's up to, and checking the times as they come in. And with the first qualifying time of Kevin Coleman comes in at a 39.45, but Alex Witt immediately takes that over with a 39.36.
just looking at these guys coming through, I mean, Noel Hanna currently holds pole with a 39.35, but I take that back because Daniel Mitchell just blew that out of the water with a 39.19.
Yeah, Justin Johnson is moving around the track now. Looks like Andrew Jamelin, Cody Kern, Rod Sizemore, Calvin Ross, Calvin the Fish Ross, I love the name. Christian Strader, Jordan Malcolm is somebody we've not seen lately. I don't want to mess up and call him somebody from Great Britain because he's actually from Australia.
Yep.
I know I'll
we
get
got
hell
that,
from
we
that.
got that. Yeah, we got that wrong the first time.
Have a lot of cars slated to race tonight.
18 cars tonight.
Yep. Noah Hanna just posted a 39.12.
Kevin Coleman in that third position right now with a 39.28.
Yeah, I'm looking for Justin Johnson. Justin Johnson's got a lap time in, but it was slow. I take that back. His time just came in for his second lap at 39.19, tied for second. Rod Sizemore there. You can see he's driving the Falcon Racing engines car. I like the red Mustangs, but you know what? Alex Martin, he's not driving a Ford. He's driving a Volvo. So I'm I'm just going to leave it there. I don't know what he was thinking, putting a Volvo in a, you know what? If he wins, I guess I'm going to sell my Nissan.
What's wrong with Nissan?
Well, Volvo is, I guess, better if, you know, I don't know.
Nissans aren't bad.
Whatever.
I mean, I work at a dealership, so I would know.
Daniel Mitchell here coming off of turn 2. He does have his lap complete. He's completed all the laps he needs to, and we're rounding out qualifying right now. Pete Blaze is getting on track. Hopefully he can get a qualifying lap in, but I don't think he'll be able to. Anthony Rattle doesn't have a lap complete neither. And these guys have about 30 seconds to go in qualifying there.
Now, something that's interesting that we don't normally see, you know, here tonight, Alex Witt is currently sitting 6th in qualifying.
Yeah, that's something you don't usually see, especially with Alex Witt being a powerhouse in points. Let's talk about that real quick. Points tonight have been not necessarily shaken up, but Alex Witt's, he didn't finish as well as he wanted to last week, but he still has a commanding lead over Daniel Mitchell. 78 points worth over Daniel Mitchell still. So you can get a point. You can get a look right there at the points. Rob, let's go through the grid.
Alrighty. So the grid, we are sitting with Noel Hanna qualifying on the pole, followed in second by Daniel Mitchell, Justin Johnson in third, Kevin Coleman in fourth. Anthony Rattle was able to get a lap in and is holding that 5th position. Jordan Malcolm in 6th, Alex Witt in 7th, Cody Kern in 8th, and we got Chief Blaze sitting 9th.
10th belongs to Andrew Jamelin. 11th, Brandon McLaughlin. In that 12th position is going to be Armin Brousseau. In that 13th position, Alex Martin and Calvin Ross sitting in that 14th position. Rod Sizemore sitting in 15th. 16th belongs to Andrew Omniquist. 17th, Christian Strader. Not a very good showing from him in qualifying. Hopefully we can see something change throughout the race for him. Oscar Henson is going to be starting in 18th, and he will be rounding out the rear. Rob, who do you have for this race?
I mean, I am a Chevy guy, but I mean, the Chevys we have are sitting 2 and 18, and I mean, this field is just dominated by Fords, and as much as I hate them, you know, I'm going to go with somebody I don't believe we've picked this season, and just because I love the car, I'm going to go with the 35 at Jordan Malcolm. you still there?
I'm over here talking on an empty mic, I guess.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Justin Johnson.
Sure.
Justin Johnson's my pick for the evening. I believe he's on fire. He got a win last week. I think Kevin Coleman is going to be right there in competition. They're sitting 3 and 4, sitting on the same row. But I think Justin Johnson is going to do something just to kind of overpower their track. So my guy tonight's Justin Johnson. Alex Witt will also be looking to get his win streak started back. But I don't know. That's my guy.
All right, fair enough.
Glad you let me know that. For somehow, I guess my phone landed on the mute button because I didn't notice it mute.
Well, I mean, normally, I don't know if yours does, but mine, if I mute it, it turns up red.
Mine just lights up white, so.
Okay.
And my phone was laying over it, so. These guys will only come around one time behind that pace car, and the pace car is going to zip off. Rob, take a screen, please.
All right. So as we come around, pace car is going to dip off. These guys are going to wait for Ted the Flagman to send them green, and Noel Hannon is going to bring us down to the line here. And we are green here at Michigan with the Broke Scrub Cup.
Green flag is presented by W Energy. Go grab yours today. 3 and 4 wide going into turns number 1 here. I'm going to put that tower that needs to be. 3 and 4 wide, 2 wide, 2 wide. Justin Johnson, Noel Hanna up front. Right now, coming down to turn number 3, Justin Johnson on that inside. Noel Hanna with a lot of push and help from Daniel Mitchell and Alex Witt on the rear entering turn number 3.
As Justin Johnson slides up in front of Noel Hanna, so he's going to take that first position. But is he going to have enough to hold it on to it? As you see, Noel Hanna dive to the inside there. But he has no help. Justin Johnson has all the help. But now everybody has left him high and dry and dropped to the bottom behind Noel Hanna.
There's a lot of movement right now on this track. As you see these guys get really close to that wall coming out of turn number 2 there.
Oh, they're 3 wide for the lead.
We got some guys on the wall riding up top. Daniel Mitchell, Noel Hanna. Daniel Mitchell will have this one at the line for lap number 2 complete. And it looks like Alex Witt will have that 4th place, but that was a little congested there to see. 2 wide going into 1. Daniel Mitchell is trying not to get taken out by Noel Hanna as Noel Hanna pushes up a little bit up the track as we got contact. Alex Witt, Kevin Coleman, and Justin Johnson all collecting each other, but they did keep it straight. 3 wide going back into 3 here. These guys are good job. They're doing a good job keeping everything separated, but the problem is we're 5 wide almost.
5 wide in the back.
These guys have got to calm down a little bit. They're going to bring out the first caution of the evening. We got a lot of guys running up high. Kevin Coleman's kind of hung out to dry there in the middle. Does have momentum though, and that bottom line has its own momentum. As you see Anthony Rattle putting his nose in there for Justin Johnson as Justin Johnson takes that pass on the outside. Kevin Coleman pushing.
As you see Calvin the Fish Ross actually using the wall for a turn there.
We're almost 6 wide.
This is ridiculous.
Almost.
I mean,
they just don't. I mean, the big. Think about it. This track is kind of set up as far as a draft like Talladega and Daytona. If you get out of it, you're done. And they know this, and that's why they're trying to maintain as much as they can. As Daniel Mitchell grabs the wall coming off of 2. Alex Witt kind of got right there alongside Kevin Coleman. These guys are still battling out the car here through the mid-pack as Alex Witt goes low. He cannot make it back up the track here. Christian Strader's down low as well with Alex Witt. He's going to be able to make it back up as we enter turn number 1. These guys have been doing well, but anything can happen. 4 wide going through 2. Calvin Ross right there behind Anthony Rattle. I'm sorry, who is that? That's Grable? Who is that?
Which one?
Number 3. Is that Chief Blaze?
Yeah, that's Chief Blaze.
Okay, sorry. The front of the car says Grable, so I wasn't for sure. Anyway, there were 4 wide there, and we're still 3 wide almost coming in here on the front stretch. We're still trying to figure out who's going to lead this pack through this first corner here, but it looks like Daniel Mitchell and Noah Hanna will settle that.
And Noah Hanna is just throwing out blocks left, right, and center.
Yeah, as you see Cody Kern back there in the back, right there behind McLaughlin. McLaughlin is actually battling to get some position over Calvin Ross, and Armand Brusso is trying to get around McLaughlin. 3 wide right now for the, looks like the 15th
4
position.
wide in the front, a little bit of contact between Jordan Malcolm and Christian Strader.
Oh, we got contact.
Oh, some contact between Rattle and Malcolm.
They do keep it straight. A lot of net code there, and we've seen net code with Anthony Rattle last week at Pocono.
Christian Strader grabs the ball, so does Kevin Coleman. Coming out
Omniquist
of 2.
and Johnson right there bouncing off each other down the back stretch. These guys are battling hard right now for anything they can get on track. Oh, Kevin Coleman goes up high. Almost grabs the back end of Jordan Malcolm, and Justin Johnson is going to be sitting on that. Oh, these guys are starting to push a little bit here. They're on lap 9 right now. And this is about the time those tires are starting to squeal and scream at them. Still 3 wide in the back. I'm amazed to see these guys not going backwards yet.
Yeah, with as much banging and bumping that they've been doing, it seemed that they've settled down a little bit here. You know, we're still 3-4 wide, but they're not as close as you see Brendan McLaughlin step to the far inside, try and get around Chief Blaze and Armand Brusso there.
Yeah, the back of the pack is still trying to figure out where they're going to set. That lone Volvo of Alex Martin is trying to get in there with Chief Blaze. Chief Blaze not having it. Guys have done well all night long so far. We got a lot of laps to go. Remember, stage break is going to be ending at or around lap 30. These guys, the way they've been racing, they may have to come in for a pit stop before then. Got a lot of movement here in the back.
You see them on the back and front stretch, they're almost single file, but as soon as they hit the corner, they just fan right out. Go 3-4 wide in the back.
Yeah, and I'm thinking a lot of that has to do with the fact that we're not really sure where these guys are going to end up, and the guys in front of them, they just don't really know where they're going to be braking at. So you don't want to sit there and over brake somebody or under brake somebody and get into them.
Right now, our biggest movers through the field are going to be Andrew Almquist and Christian Strader, both gaining 10 and 11 positions.
Wow. Alex Witt is tracking down Noah Hanna right now, but Noah Hanna and Alex Witt, I'm going to use Alex Witt's time. The interval between both of those drivers is less than a second, but the gap between second and third is about a second and a half. So, you know, Justin Johnson was talking about, you know, in our pre-race session, we talked to him. He's just going to sit there and save to the end, and I think that's what he's doing, because he's currently sitting back in 8th right now, right there next to Kevin Coleman.
Yeah, well, I mean, these guys saw how here it was up front.
Kevin Coleman goes out. We'll take a look at that here in a minute, see what happened. But he surely was getting out of the way of something there.
And like I was saying, you know, these guys, so Kevin Coleman and Justin Johnson have seen how the front of the field was bumping and banging all over the place, and they're like, you know what? I'm going to save my car. I'm going to drop back a little bit. And, you know, once these guys burn all their stuff up, that's when we're going to pounce on them.
Yeah, and I think Kevin Coleman and Justin Johnson may be working a little bit together here. You know, maybe, you know, trying to just show each other enough respect to get each other to the front of the pack. And then they're going to race it out like Alex and Noel is right now. But Alex and Noel are walking away with this one right now. They're about a second and a half right now coming to lap 15. These guys are starting to give everybody a little bit of space there, but I say that, and Rod Sizemore is back there in the back trying to make it 5 wide. You're going to see a lot of lines happen here, Rob, and you're going to know what I'm talking about because I know you've raced with me here. I can see Russo directly walking off too, but you're going to see a high line and a low line start forming going into these corners. That middle line is not going to be very consistent. That bottom line's consistent, but it runs your tires. The high line's consistent, but it makes you slow. So you're going to start seeing both of the lines fill out for, you know, whatever strategy people are running.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, getting around this track, you almost have to use both lines. You know, you want to use the bottom line, you want to pass. It makes it easier. But like you said, it's going to tear up those tires, which are key here at Michigan.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how these guys go around because, as you said, you know, that top line isn't the fastest line around the track, but it does allow you to save your tires a little bit.
Yeah, you can see it looks like Chief Blaze riding the wall out of turn 4 there. McLaughlin's made his way to 10th now. Christian Schrader up to 6th, and Andrew Omniquist up to 4th here. About a second and a half gap still between Noah Hanna and Daniel Mitchell. Too wide back there behind Justin Johnson for the 10th position, 9th position, I'm sorry. Looks like Justin Johnson's got some damage to his left side there.
Yeah, he may have caught the wall.
Yeah, Armin Brousseau's grabbing the wall as well.
Actually, it looks like just a paint scheme on that. As Justin Johnson is rocking a different paint scheme tonight. It's the iRacing number 5.
Good looking car.
Yeah. Does look like he's got some damage on the right, or yeah, on the left side quarter panel.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And you know, that could have been from the incident he had where he was getting collected right there with Kevin Coleman. Kevin Coleman and him actually bounced off one another. But the way these cars are designed, that shouldn't affect them too much. But I mean, it is crinkled, so there could be some drag there.
Yeah.
Coming to lap 20, or I'm sorry, 19 at the line here. Everybody seems to be filling out now, getting ready to go. Remember, lap caution or stage break's going to be at lap 30 or around lap 30.
Likely, if a caution comes out about lap 25, that'll be the stage. But the way these guys are going, I'm
Justin Johnson's pushing hard. I'm sorry for cutting you off there.
Yeah, I'm surprised there hasn't been a caution out here yet.
If you'd have told me before lap 10, I'd said, yeah, they're going to wreck. But these guys kept it strong. And, you know, we've said that before about the BSC, man. These guys will sit there and get really, really right on top of one another, but they do not wreck each other unless we're at Martinsville. That's beside the point. But
and sorry to cut you off there, but Jordan Malcolm is actually coming to pit lane. Keep an eye on him as he actually overdrives his pit stall.
Yeah, and these tires maybe getting down. I mean, they only got 55% fuel loads tonight. You got to keep it, interesting with strategy. So we'll keep an eye on them. We'll keep check back up here at the front. We do have pass coming on for between Anthony Rattle and Omniquist. They're looking to make a pass for the 4th position here. Omniquist is up 12 positions. Anthony Rattle down.
Not sure what happened to Jordan Malcolm there, but it looks like nothing has been done to the car unless he just grabbed fuel.
He is coming out.
He is coming out, but his pit times were 1 minute and 21 seconds, so...
It looks like that was his pit lane time. His total pit time was 46 seconds. I bet.
46 seconds.
I believe he may have potentially got some damage fixed here.
It's Cody Kern and Armand Brusso are coming into pit lane.
We have green flag pit stops happening. Leaders are on pit road right now.
Yep. Well, I mean, like we said earlier, these guys are just, racing their hearts out right now, pushing hard. So, these guys may be coming in just to get the fuel because they know the stage break is coming at lap 30. And, they can just hold it. And they can save fuel in the meantime.
Yeah, I mean, and that may be a good thing for some of the guys in the back there looking to move up to the front, and that may be a bad thing depending. Some of these guys out here may be clutching in, try not to go in until that stage break. We've got 7 laps, 6 laps to line here. As you see, some people actually pay attention. I think Daniel Mitchell had just got a penalty.
Yeah, he did get a penalty. He is showing a black flag.
He was very fast entering that pit road, so that's going to put Daniel Mitchell down at least a lap. He will have to come in for a stop and go. Brandon McLaughlin, Kevin Coleman, a familiar sight for the two of them, sitting 3 and 4 right now.
Just hearing over the radio here, Kevin Coleman's going to come in this time. The 88 of Oscar Henson is coming in.
It's so hard getting on this pit road when you're on old tires. Christian Strader's going to get a lap led here. Armand
5
Brusso
is coming in this time.
Number 5 of Justin Johnson. So if they're pitting this early, we should see under the last green flag run here, or under the next part of this race, we should see 2 green-white checkers as Ross and Justin Johnson grab each other. Justin Johnson looks like he's pushing a little bit, and he said he is pitting this lap. We're going to watch right here and see how they get on pit road. We're going to ride along. Oh, and Justin Johnson will get an unsafe pit entrance penalty there. Should.
I'm not seeing a black flag yet, but we'll see when he comes out.
Because he did overshoot it there. Side-by-side battle right now. Noel Hanna, Anthony Rattle. Sorry, that's Anthony Rattle and Cody Kern. Cody Kern, I don't think this is 4th position. Alice Witt is back into that front position. He's got about a 4-second lead over Noel Hanna. And it looks like between the two is Daniel Mitchell.
So I'm not seeing a penalty for Justin Johnson there.
Yeah, and he may have been forced up high there going into that pit lane that caused him to take it kind of wide right there. But it looked like he didn't have a very long pit stop. Gas and go for Justin Johnson knowing that he's just needed enough fuel to make it to the end of this stage.
Well, the thing is though, with these guys coming in, you know, at lap 19, lap 24, lap 25, are they even going to pit come the stage break?
I would assume everybody's going to come down, just because, I mean, we've got a total of 45 laps. They're going to have to pit, and if you don't gas up and get ready for that long haul stint, you won't have enough to even start saving. So, if it was me and I was down there in these cars, I would definitely be coming in at the stage break. And after the field is rounded or done with their green flag pit stops here, let's go through the field, Rob, before we hit this stage break.
All right, so right now, leading this race is going to be Alex Witt, followed by Noel Hanna, Anthony Rattle in third, Cody Kern in fourth, Armin Brusso in fifth, Andrew Almquist in sixth, Andrew Jamelin in seventh, Christian Strader in eighth, Calvin Ross sitting ninth.
10th belongs to Justin Johnson. 11th is going to be Brandon McLaughlin. 12th is going to be Kevin Coleman. 13th, Chief Blaze. Rod Sizemore's following Chief Blaze in that 14th position. Alex Martin is coming off of turn number 4 now in that 15th position. Daniel Mitchell, I believe he went a lap down due to his black flag. He's in 16th. Oscar Henson's a lap down, and Jordan Malcolm is showing to be a lap down. And this will be the stage break for the first part of this race, and that will go to Alex Witt as long as he can get through 3 and 4 unscathed here. Noel Hanna is no longer in contention for that position for this stage, as he sets about 4.5 seconds back. But don't fret, Noel, because you're fixing to rack it back up and get you another shot at it. And that will be the stage break. Alex Witt, Noel Hanna, Anthony Rattle is your top 3. Cody Kern in 4th. 5th belongs to Armin Brusso. 6th, Andrew Almquist. 7th, Andrew Jamelin. 8th, Calvin Ross. 9th, Christian Strader. And 10th, Justin Johnson. While these guys get rounded back up, we're going to take you side by side for a quick advertisement break. Well, Rob, that was a very interesting first half of this race. We have 45 more laps to go to crown a winner here for Michigan. Who do you think it's going to be after watching that first part of the race?
I mean, I honestly don't know. I mean, everybody has been everywhere. You know, right now we got, you know, Andrew Omniquist and Chief Blaze leading this race. So, I mean, it's impossible to say.
Yeah, looking at the pit times here as we come off of looking at the pit times as we come off of this stage here, looks like everybody got a gas and go except for Anthony Rattle and Armin Brusso, who I don't even think pitted. Actually, it looks like Andrew Omniquist, Chief Blaze, and Rod Sizemore all did not pit. The top three didn't pit, so fourth back all took something. So.
Yep. Well, they may just want, you know, some points for leading the race. So.
That may be true, but I don't know. Looks like Daniel Mitchell is still sitting on pit road. Did he catch another penalty by chance?
Who was that, sorry?
Daniel Mitchell.
Not showing anything.
Well, I'm going to take a screen here, Rob, as we get ready to go. This restart will be on the leader. They will enter the Geico restart zone. The Geico restart zone is represented by blue, and it says blue and it says Geico, and they're going to get in it, and the leader's going to pick when he goes, and that's going to be it. Chief Blaze does not need to jump Andrew Omniquist, and will get sent to the back of the line penalty if so. These guys are going to round out turn 4 here. Andrew Omniquist will have the go whenever he gets ready, and it will be now. We are green back here at Michigan.
Looks like Chief Blaze may miss the shift there.
Yeah, we saw that, and he actually lost position to Rod Sizemore. 4 wide throwing through one right now as.
Oh, Noel Hanna gets turned. Oh, my God.
Massive wreck coming into one. Noel Hanna involved. Kevin Coleman is around. Justin Johnson.
Kevin Coleman rode the safer barrier.
Yeah, he is going to have to tow on that one. He is.
Yeah, that engine's done.
That engine is done. He will get a fresh car out of the hauler. Let's go back and watch that wreck happen. Wow. There's Kevin Coleman riding the wall there. Holy Toledo. Somebody made it through that, though. Justin Johnson, actually. Let's go back and take a look at it from Justin Johnson's point of view. He actually rode alongside it. This is riding on board with Justin Johnson here. You just see how close Noel Hanna was to getting him. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. One more time from Justin Johnson's point of view.
Wow.
I gotta see it one more time. Just so close. And you see Kevin Coleman all riding the wall. Justin Johnson will move up to 11th, but he did go into the pits there. Wow. Heavy accident coming out of turn 2 there. They were 4 and 5 wide. 4 and 5 wide going into 1 and 2. Trying to fight for every position possible, and that brought out our first official wreck caution of the evening on lap 35.
So it actually looked like Alex Witt actually got into Noel Hanna, forced him down. He tried to correct, caught the grass, and then just shot right up the track.
Well, let's watch Alex Witt here. That's exactly what it looked like. It looked like Alex Witt did grab. It's like Alex Witt did grab. Noah Hanna. We'll go back and watch it. We'll watch it in replay here. So Alex Witt's going to be in her high side right there. Looks like it's going to be Armin Brusso to his outside. He's in the yellow 594 car here as we watch him. Looks like Chief Blaze forced Alex Witt down. Alex Witt did not prepare for Noah Hanna to be there. Noah Hanna got grabbed by Alex Witt, got Noah Hanna really upset, and Noah Hanna from there is just collecting everybody. It looks like Calvin Ross was involved. Kevin Coleman took the bitter hit of that one.
Yeah.
Justin Johnson somehow made it through.
As he was up sideways, he gets smoked by Christian Schrader there.
The lights of the pace car off. We're going to try it one more time. Kevin Coleman is
like out of this race.
Yep, he's showing to be out of the race.
And Cody Kern actually has a black flag.
Andrew Omniquist will be leading the inside line. Rod Sizemore will be leading the outside line. Andrew Omniquist will get the pick where he starts, and he'll be getting a push from Chief Blaze. And Alex Witt will be pushing Rod Sizemore as we enter the Geico restart zone. That pace car is not going to drift off this time. He lost his drifting license a long time ago.
Yep.
And Andrew Omniquist is out, and everybody seems to be dumping to that outside, trying to get as much passing as they can. Justin Johnson takes it inside there as we go 3 and 4 wide back from the middle of the pack. A lot of movement here. Justin Johnson on the bottom of the track here. Daniel Mitchell right behind him. Anthony Rattle up high. 4 wide. Justin Johnson gets pushed. But we stay green. Nobody's spinning yet. Armin Brusso up high, right behind Anthony Rattle. Looks like Brandon McLaughlin riding right behind Armin Brusso there. Looks like the Volvo car, Alex Martin. It's going to be right there in the mix. It looks like Jordan Malcolm gets around. Jordan Malcolm gets around, and that brings out caution number 3. Got a lot of damage to the front of that car. See if we can get a better angle on that. It looks like maybe a little bit of net code there as well. We'll stop it here. Get a better look at this. No, Alex Martin did grab Jordan Malcolm there and just puts Jordan Malcolm face first into the wall. A lot of damage to both of the cars there.
Yeah, it looks like Alex Martin's actually got a broken toe link on that front right.
Yeah, and it'll be a good time for people that have not pitted to go ahead and pit and get restocked up on fuel, because we have about 36 laps to go here. Did I get that math right the first time?
You did.
Heck yeah.
I'm surprised.
Hey, I did get my education.
Oh, did you?
No.
Well, I mean, it's an Alabama one, so.
Hey, I got 2 degrees, okay? I don't even want to hear it.
I was going to say something, but I'm not going to say anything.
C's do get degrees, okay? I'm just going to let you know that.
Again, Alabama education.
Wow. Yeah, and is Kevin available? I want to see if he's out of the infield care center. I'd like to talk to him to see what happened.
Let's take a look here. It's showing he's available, but I don't know if he's taken off his radio, so we'll see. Kevin, this is Rob in the booth. How you got me?
Maybe he's out of it. Kevin,
Yeah.
you got us?
I think he's off the radio. He might be a little heated after that one.
Well, I mean, he was the victim of that for sure, unfortunately.
Yep.
But Rob, you know what we should do?
What's that?
On this restart, I'm not going to say a thing. I don't think you should either. I think the cars should talk for us.
I think so too.
I think the viewers would like to see that. Like to hear that, especially here at Michigan, where these guys can get really, really fast, really, really quickly. I'm not going to say a word. We're just going to crank it up. Anthony Rattle's got to make his way back to the pack here. There's Teddy. I know he'd be somewhere. I was waiting for him to come into the chat, asking for a crank it up. We're doing this for you, Teddy. That restart was not near as hectic as all the other ones have been.
No, not at all.
It looks like Justin Johnson's found his way back into the mix up there. Daniel Mitchell, Alex Witt, 1 and 2. Justin Johnson, 3. Rod Sizemore, 4. And Andrew Omniquist in 5th as they get a little loose coming off 2. Sizemore's sizing up Justin Johnson right now. Entering 3. You see what I did there?
I saw what you did there. I'm surprised you did that so well, Britton.
Oh! Oh!
I had to do it. I was waiting for the perfect time.
Wait for that one all season. Well, Justin Johnson is going to get around Rod Sizemore. Daniel Mitchell's going to be right behind him. I'm sorry. That's not Daniel Mitchell. That's Andrew Jamel in there in the 65. Daniel Mitchell. The cars look kind of similar to me, so.
A little bit.
But the battle right now is between 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4 right now on track. Chief Blaze, looks like Christian Strader sort of stepping in 3 wide right here. Oh, looks like a little contact.
Justin Johnson is right on the bumper of Alex Witt. As Alex Witt dives to the inside, trying to keep that momentum going to get around Daniel Mitchell coming out of 4.
Yep, we're 2 wide coming off of 4. Alex Witt and Daniel Mitchell trying not to touch one another, and I'm not sure who had it at the line. I believe it was Daniel Mitchell. Justin Johnson right behind them. With them two racing side by side like that, though, it's going to give Justin Johnson and the whole host of the rest of the crew here to get up there and get them.
Yeah, Kevin, that was an unfortunate hit. Hoping you're okay. You got out of that infield care center all right. It looked like a nasty, nasty hit, and I'm surprised you didn't take the fence down with it.
Yeah, you definitely got about a 9 out of 10 out of me for riding the wall there. Look at the front right now. Literally neck and neck going down through into 1, giving Justin Johnson all the time he needs to get up there and get involved in the mix. We are still battling for this first position here, and it's a 3-way battle at this time. Noah Hanna pushes Christian Strader into the line there. And I'm going to keep saying it. The more that they go side by side, it's going to give everybody else in the back a chance to catch them. As you can see right here, the drag, they're just causing more drag on their cars racing side by side like that.
Yep. And Justin Johnson is able to close that gap. He's got the help of Andrew Jamelin in behind him, but it's not enough.
Oh, it's Jamelin and Chief Blaze touch coming off of 2. These guys will have at least one more pit stop under their belt, so they're still trying to ride the long route out. They're not going to let Alex Witt and Daniel Mitchell get away from them like they did last time. Finally figure it out, tucking it inside one another. Christian Strader in the back there got a little touch from Chief Blaze. They've been touching one another out of turn 2 ever since the start of this back half of this race.
Yep. You got to think when it's actually going to cause an issue, and we'll have to keep an eye on them because well, it doesn't look like there's much damage on the cars.
No, but they are touching. Every time they come out of 2, they're touching one another. Looks like Justin Johnson's getting passed up by Noah Hanna. Noah Hanna and Justin Johnson side by side. Daniel Mitchell, Alex Witt still 1-2. Oh, Brusso gets a little wide there coming off of 2. Got a lot of stuff happening right now in the middle of the field here. 3, almost 4 wide going through 3 and 4. This track is known for its tight battles and close finishes, so I'm sure we're going to see that here at the BSC, or here with the BSC. Checking through the field here, Brandon McLaughlin is currently sitting 10th for anybody that's wondering about Brandon. Anthony Rattle steps outside of Christian Strader there. A little bit too wide going into 3 here. And we have 25 laps to go here at Michigan. They are allowed 1 green-white checker tonight, so hopefully we will not have to do that. But in case we do, they will be allowed 1.
Yeah, we've seen it a few times this season.
Yeah, not too much so. Christian Strader's wall riding right now, right behind Anthony Rattle. Alex Witt is a strong competitor tonight. I mean, still sitting in that front place position, almost has a second over Daniel Mitchell. Looks like Omniquist has just entered pit road.
I'm pretty sure he was one of the ones that pitted on lap 25, or actually, I believe 24. So he may be coming in early and grabbing all the fuel he needs and getting going again. And I'm just hoping that this strategy pays off for him.
Yeah, Justin Johnson is back down to 7th. You remember he was sitting in 3rd. Noah Hanna's sitting in that 3rd position now. Cody Kern, somebody that, he puts himself into controversial situations. Done pretty good tonight, sitting in 4th.
Yeah. He was collected in that wreck with Kevin Coleman and Kristen Strader, Noel Hanna. They seem to have rebounded from it, so.
Yeah, for sure. Glad to see that. Andrew Jamelin, Anthony Rattle, right behind them. Justin Johnson trying to fight for something here as Christian Strader looks to make a pass. Armin Brusso grabs the wall going into 1 here. Alex Martin in the Volvo is on pit road now. Cannot believe he's racing a Volvo in a NASCAR event.
Well, I mean, they're like tanks. You can't kill them.
I mean, true. Alex Witt is almost at a gap of about almost a second interval over Daniel Mitchell. But Daniel Mitchell's got a fixing to have a problem on his hands with Noah Hanna and Cody Kern back there.
And actually, Andrew Jamelin is a lap down right now, so he just came in and he only grabbed fuel, so. I mean, he's got a lot more downforce than the rest of these guys right now.
Jamelin or Omniquist?
Oh, sorry. Omniquist is a lap down.
Rod Sizemore's on the pit road right now. We should start seeing the pit road, at least this next pit stop happening. We had the 2 earlier yellow flags, which caused a lot of people to pit, very rightfully so. Justin Johnson sends it deep in on Cody Kern right there. But that put the fuel window back from having 2 pit stops to 1. So we'll see where we set. It's all about fuel saving and tire saving at this point. And don't miss the action tomorrow night. We're going to be with J2I. We're going to be back at, is it Barcelona? Yep, back at Barcelona with J2I on their Endurance Series, where they'll be racing the GT3 Series and the LMP2s. So make sure you come and check that out. We'll be live tomorrow night at 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern. Looks like Daniel Mitchell's entering pit road now. Almost gets collected there by Christian Strader and Cody Kern. Grabs that wall hard coming out of 2. He has been doing that. I'm surprised he has a toe link left on that right rear tire.
It seems he's got an issue as he catches the wall hard again. Oh. Alex Martin goes around trying to avoid Armand Brusso that was coming in.
like he was holding on to that thing forever. Oh! The Chief Blaze gets collected in that right there. Didn't look like it. Go back and take a look at it here. It was Alex Martin, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, go back and take a look at it here. Not sure what happened there. Like Armin Brusso grabbed the wall, so we're going to actually go back and ride with Armin Brusso here. You know, following. He grabbed the wall hard going into that turn. We'll see that here. Because he grabbed the wall hard coming off of 2. He grabs the wall hard here. He's trying to get it down to get in the pit lane. And it looks like he was turning right down into Alex Martin. Alex Martin overcorrected the car. Everybody does a good job avoiding. And he just stops right there in the Geico restart zone. And right here, he almost grabs Chief Blaze right here. Chief Blaze has to slow up and avoid. Yeah, Armin may have actually, you know, this is the only track on the iRacing service that I've seen where your tires can get down to 0%. Yeah. And you can still get around the track okay. But it did look like he took a flat there coming out of turn 2.
Yeah, because I mean that car would not turn left.
No, and he possibly broke a toe link as well. And that, you know, I told you him grabbing that wall hard like that was definitely a problem. Justin Johnson's slow right now. I know we're talking about him a lot. I'm just, you know, he was looking to get a win here, and he was the winner last week. But, you know, he's sitting back in 10th right now. He's lost 7 positions total this race. But the biggest mover of the evening is our leader right now, Andrew Omniquist, moving 15 positions.
Now, I told you before, he come in on lap 52 way before all these other guys. So, I mean, it seems his pit strategy has paid off.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. But, you know, the problem that I'm seeing with it, though, Rob, is, you know, these guys behind Andrew's got tires that are about 7 laps newer. So... 7-lap new tires here at Michigan with 15 are going to have 13 to go at the line. He won't hold that position very long. That's my professional analysis of it. Is that good to say? Professional analysis?
Semi-professional analysis?
A professional analysis? That's what I think he's going to be, okay? Andrew Omniquist ain't gonna make it to the end on them tires, okay? If you clip that, I'm gonna delete it. Oh, Andrew Omniquist will lead us down again. I mean, he did get a point for leading a lap. I mean, he's got that going for him for sure. Like Calvin Ross is riding the low line there. Looks like he's going to be... What is Calvin Ross doing right now?
Not sure, to be honest.
I believe he's just wanting to finish the race here. He is not up to speed. He'll have to watch out if he can't get up to speed. He may get pulled from the race here for being a slow competitor. Oh! Cody Kern and Noah Hanna gets a little loose. Everybody that's on 4 tires right now is sitting in a bad position. Not until these tires get warmed up here. 13 to go, 12 to go at the line. Andrew Omniquist is still leading Alex Witt as Alex Witt and Daniel Mitchell puts it in there. Really, really tight coming off of 4. Very, very tough move, but they get it done. And Alex Witt and Daniel Mitchell battle it out here, bumping and banging through the first. Going into turn number 1 here. They're going to wreck each other. They keep on hitting like that, they're going to wreck each other. I'm calling it right now.
That actually opens a door for Noel Hanna to stick his nose in there, and Justin Johnson's right in behind him.
Yeah, this is exactly where Justin said he wanted to be here at the end. But will it be enough? Look at him banging and bumping, coming down to turn number 3 and 4, coming down to 11 to go at the line here. Oh! That looked like a Bubba Wallace move. Oop, I can't say that.
Yeah, speaking of.
I think he got suspended, so we're good.
Yeah, for 1 race.
Anyway, Alex Witt, Daniel Mitchell still battling strong. Justin Johnson sitting in that 3rd position. Justin was about to jump outside there with Alex Witt, but Alex Witt said, no, I don't want you. Hey, so he grabs Daniel Mitchell. Daniel Mitchell is going to be moving into position here, trying to get into position. Looks like Daniel Mitchell has the run in turns 3 and 4, but does not have the run coming into 2, or coming off of 1 and 2, as Alex Witt grabs the wall.
See these guys throwing the blocks out, you know, using the car as a battering ram, essentially.
Yeah, and
trying to get around them.
These guys are definitely going to be under caution before the end of this race for sure. Looking in the back there, Noel Hanna. And Noel Hanna has fell back. Andrew Jamelin has actually got his name in the bunch there in the top 5. As you can see, Brandon McLaughlin sticking his nose in for 5th right now. This is where the racing is going to start getting a little hot. Okay, this is where under 10 to go, Alex Witt throwing out as much, you know, I guess, draft avoidance as possible. As Daniel Mitchell actually gets high there off turn 3, leaving the room for Justin Johnson to move into his 2nd position. Justin Johnson trying to make his car 7 lanes wide to protect against Jamelin and Daniel Mitchell, as Alex Witt is driving away right now. About a quarter of a second, over a quarter of a second ahead right now. McLaughlin grabs the wall coming out of 2. Justin Johnson is falling in line with Alex Witt here. Finally got a little separation there. You got a car coming out of pit lane right now. That's Andrew Omniquist in the number 17 car. He was our leader. We're 3 wide going down the backstretch here. Brandon McLaughlin up high. Daniel Mitchell in the middle and Noel Hanna down low. Cody Kern trying to stick his nose in. Christian Schrader grabs the rear end of Daniel Mitchell. Daniel Mitchell is falling off the pace here. Justin Johnson trying to protect his 2nd place position right now over Noel Hanna. Noel Hanna, it does have a better line on that bottom line here coming into turn number 2.
It did look like Justin Johnson caught the wall there going into 1.
Oh, Justin Johnson's loose coming out of 2. Very loose coming out of 2. Still loose.
A little bit of contact with Andrew Jamelin there as he dives to the inside of Noel Hanna, but I don't think he's got enough of a run on him.
Looks like Justin Johnson has a little bit of damage as well. Cody Kern is up to 3rd. Oh! Justin Johnson looking for an out here. Spotter's in his ear saying you don't have one yet. His Omniquist is right there in the lead, or right there in the pack, but he's not for position. So this is going to shake some of these guys up here. Justin Johnson's back to 5th here. Justin, I want you to go back and read the comments on Twitch. I think you got some advice headed your way. Four to go at the line. 3 to go next time by. This is where I started getting really excited last night in my Watkins Glen race.
Yep.
Cody Kern sitting in 3rd. Alex Witt sitting in 1st, and Noah Hanna is creeping behind, closing that gap slowly but surely. Like I said, Michigan is known for its tight finishes at the end of the races, so we're going to see what happens. Closest finish to date. Let's see here, I just had that pulled up. Closest finish to date's in the 100,000th of a second, so. Will we see that tonight? Noah Hanna looking to make a move.
He's got a little bit of help from Cody Kern there.
Yeah, Cody Kern pushing Hanna like crazy down this backstretch. No help for Alex Witt here. You may actually see some side drafting here from Cody Kern, pulling back Alex Witt as Noah Hanna takes that lead. A late lead change here in this race. Alex Witt's got to get a move. Noah Hanna is still sitting in that first place position. 2 laps to go here. 1 to go next time by. Can Noah Hanna get it and bring it home? He's just got 6 more corners to go.
Well, he's got Cody Kern and Alex Witt battling behind him, so, you know, they're not going to have the help. So to allow him to pull off a little bit.
Yep, and the white flag is out. Noah Hanna grabs the wall. This is shaping up to be a very good finish here. White flag is in the air. White flag is presented by JP Alfonso Studios.
That was Alex Witt that caught the wall.
Noah grabbed the wall too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, as Cody Kern looks to make a pass inside. Last lap pass for the win here. Coming out of turn 2. Can he maintain? We'll see what happens as he sets up turn number 3.
Well, now he's going to have Alex Witt on his inside, so he can't dive to the inside.
Christian Strader sticking his nose in there below the line. That lap, that should not count because he is below that yellow line there. We'll see where we finish. Noah Hanna coming down to the end. And at the line, it's going to be Noah Hanna winning Michigan for this race. Alex Witt finishing 2nd. Christian Strader coming out of nowhere finishing in 3rd. But I don't know if that last lap pass for Christian Strader will count. That's unofficially, he has it. Noah Hanna picking up a nice win tonight. Alex Witt looking to pick up, or Alex Witt did pick up some good points tonight for his championship, and I believe he may have the championship in the ball now, or in the bag now. Noah Hanna's going to take it out there on the front. Justin Johnson throws his car into pit lane there. Rob, let's talk to him.
All right. Let's see if we can get him.
That was an amazing race. I mean,
was.
very, very low cautions, a lot of action. I mean, you know, we talked about it. Christian Strader, that pass, and we'll go back and watch it in the post-race show. Make sure you stick around for that as we get ready to talk to these winners here. But we'll go back and watch that last lap pass of Christian Strader because I believe he passed below the yellow line, which is not allowed here at Michigan. So We shall see what happens. Is Noel Hanna available?
I do believe so. Let's see if we can get him. Noel, this is Rob in the booth. How you got me?
Yeah, what's going on?
Well, that was a hard-fought battle at the end with Alex Witt, able to maintain first. With the late pass with 3 to go. How are you feeling here with the win tonight at Michigan?
Man, I told you guys last week too. We had a preseason race here, and it kind of played out a bit of the same. A lot of tire strategy, a lot of tire wear, and honestly, there's a nice 12, 15 lap stretch where I could kind of make my way through the field when needed, or like in the first stage, I could get a bit of a lead there. And thankfully, we didn't have any more cautions at the end, and it just happened to fall perfectly in that little window, and managed to get by them, and finally got a win this season.
Yeah, so I mean you're sitting pretty good now. I mean, I'm gonna pull up points here just so I can refresh my memory, but I believe you're not sitting too far back in points. But Alex Witt finishing in second will have a he's pretty much got a commanding lead in points. He's sitting
Yeah,
a
I
little bit
imagine he'll
over.
lock him in.
Yeah, I believe this is going to be the race that locks in his championship, unless something drastically changes at Atlanta and at Homestead. So we'll see what happens there. But anything could happen.
Yeah, we'll duke it out for second. Nothing wrong with that. It's always fun. Hopefully it looked about as much fun in those last couple of restarts as it was down on the track. So
Let me tell you what,
That was a good one.
the first 10 laps, 5 wide every corner, I was puckering my butthole for you guys. I'm just
Okay. I'll have to go see that one then.
it was wild. Rob can attest
I didn't know
to
we
it.
were that wide. Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, it was. We were waiting for a caution, but you guys held it down pretty good, and that didn't happen. So, congrats to all the guys out on the track for the awesome job they did tonight. But here you are on the podium in Michigan, sitting on top. You got anything to say to your fans and your sponsors out there?
Finally got one. That's all that matters to me. Get one in the season, and we'll go chase down second place for the championship.
Hey, we like to hear it. Like to hear it. Guys, that's your winner tonight, Noel Hanna. Alex Witt's up next. Make sure you stick around.
All right, let's see if we can grab him here. Alex, this is Rob and Andrew in the booth. How you got us?
I got you.
All right. Well, it was a hard-fought battle throughout the entire race. You moved up 5 spots from where you started. Unfortunately, you weren't able to hold out the lead. It was close, though. Were you worried about Christian Strader coming in on you on that last lap?
Yeah, I figured he would dive it in, so I tried to dive it in as much as he did and just, give one lane, which, worked out. Got through there clean. Really hard racing.
Yeah, so you had a lot of pressure from Daniel Mitchell tonight. You had a lot of pressure from Justin Johnson. And Noel Hanna put the pressure on you when you were leading. I believe you led the most laps tonight.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing I've got to ask you is, what happened there at the end? Why and how did Noel get around you?
Yeah, I think I was just burning my tires off too much, trying to stay out at the very beginning. Probably should have, given it a little bit more there at the beginning. So didn't really have too much tire there at the end.
That's understandable. We could definitely see it. The first part of this race, the first stage was wild. You got to go back and watch it tomorrow or tonight, whenever you get ready. It was amazing to watch. And then the strategy throughout the race was pretty much what I figured it would be. What was your strategy tonight?
Yeah, our plan was just to run, fuel run, take tires every stop, just to have that track position and the grip.
That's usually a good strategy as long as you can maintain it. We had some green flag pit stops that seemed to not really upset you guys too much, and that's good to see. Anything you got to say to your fans or your sponsors out there tonight?
Yeah, thanks for watching. Great race.
Short, sweet, and simple. I like it.
Yep.
Guys,
All right,
that's second place Alex Witt. He's going to be taking the silver home tonight from Michigan. Christian Strader's up next.
Christian, this is Rob and Andrew in the booth. How do you got us?
Yeah, I got you. How you doing?
Well, not too bad. That was quite the race you had. You were all throughout the field, but that last lap, you dove hard, came out of nowhere, and were able to secure place tonight. How are you feeling about the race here at Michigan tonight?
I felt like it was a pretty good race. I mean, we had a lot of side-by-side action, a lot of 3 and 4 wide throughout the pack. Just kind of kept getting shifted back, and it's hard to come through the field when everybody's side by side.
Yeah, so I seen that last lap dive there coming through 3 and 4, and you did get below the yellow line. I'm not sure what the BSC does for that. I know in regular NASCAR that would not count as a pass, but it seems to be counting as of right now. So we're just going to keep our mouth shut. Congratulations on P3. Cody Kern and a lot of the other guys, Justin Johnson, Alex Witt, Noel Hanna, all were pretty much really, really tough tonight for you. What was your strategy tonight?
Originally I was looking at trying to save an extra set for the end, but when I got caught up in that wreck, I ended up having a flat right front, had to change those, so that kind of shifted my strategy there, because originally I was trying to save a set for the late race caution, because a lot of race in there, so I knew that we'd probably get one. Then after that, it was just kind of stick to the bottom of the track where it was kind of clean, and see if I can make some passes.
Yeah, well, it seemed to work, and you grabbed a podium out of it. So
Yeah, it was a really good run on the bottom for me. I felt like.
yeah, there towards the end, you were definitely showing some moves, and you were involved in that incident with Kevin Coleman earlier when he rode the wall. I believe you were involved in that. Am I mistaken in that?
Yeah, I was involved in that one. That was funny when them up on the wall like that.
Yeah, just talk to us about that. I seen the only one car got through that unscathed. You unfortunately did not. What seemed to happen there on that accident?
I couldn't really see what started it, but when I was kind of entering the middle of 2 there, I saw the 7 shoot up the track right in front of us, and just nowhere to go. I mean, we were 3, 4 wide, couldn't really move up or down to try to avoid it. It was just kind of stay in the gas and hope it opened up.
And unfortunately, you and about 7 other cars were in the receiving end of that.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, it was. It's just those restarts. Those restarts are real tight.
Especially when you send it 5 wide into 1.
Yeah, yeah. There was a lot of that. I felt like it was like anytime that we got bunched up, it was 4, 5 wide, going down the straightaway. People getting down to the apron. A couple people trying to hold you down there till quarter entry, so that way you could get back on the track and put you in a pretty bad spot.
Yeah, well. Anyways, congratulations on P3. Rob, you got anything else?
No, just congratulations on P3, and you have anything to say to your fans and your sponsors out there?
I always got to thank Reese's Cups. Love them to death. Also want to thank Chairs for Gaming. Big shout out to them. Make sure to use the discount code. And other than that, we appreciate you guys at the United Racing Network.
Yeah, we appreciate BSC as well.
And see, Andrew, he said Reese's, not Reese's.
It's Reese's Cup. Reese's
No,
Cup. Reese's Cup.
No, it's
Peanut butter
Reese's Cup.
chocolate flavor.
I'm gonna throw it out there with the sponsors. They happen to say Reese's.
There you go.
I'm from Alabama. That's my excuse.
It's
All
funny.
right, I appreciate it, Christian.
Yeah.
Christian, real quick.
Yeah.
So you got some people that watch you race, right?
Yes.
Facebook, YouTube now. We're on Facebook, and we're going to be on YouTube hopefully next week when we can get the bugs ironed out there.
Yeah.
Once we reach 100 subscribers on YouTube, we can actually change our URL to say YouTube/United Racing Network. So try to get as many people as you can to follow the YouTube channel.
Yeah, I will definitely.
Yep. And Facebook as well. We're streaming to all 3 now. So.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely make sure to share it to everybody that I know, and I've been kind of showing everybody the race replays on YouTube and the stream backs on Twitch. They're not able to watch them.
Yep.
Well, we do appreciate Christian, and we hope to catch you next week as well.
Yeah, I hope to be talking to you guys again right here next week.
Hey, Atlanta's gonna be a tough one. Good luck next week.
Yeah, it will.
All right. All right. Well, that brings Michigan to a close.
Michigan is complete, and in great fashion as it always is. I mean, every time we come to Michigan, it is wild from the starts to the finishes, to the restarts, to the pit stops. This track is one of those tracks where it just blows my mind every time.
Yeah, I mean, I was not expecting to see these guys 4 and 5 wide through the corners. I knew it was going to be tight, hard battling, but I did not expect it to be 4 or 5 wide, and to go with as many green flag runs as we had while they were doing it, that just displays the amount of skill level these drivers have.
Yeah. I mean, you are completely correct there. And, we seen it. I mean, firsthand, and the guys that were watching it, 4 and 5 wide going through turns 1 and 2, coming off of turns 3 and 4, hitting that apron, making it almost 6 wide, and giving each other room to race like that. You don't have, there's not another service or another league that I know of that does that.
No, not at all. And I mean, we've been through a few, so it's just amazing to see. And these guys, surprise me each and every week that we're out here. So.
Yeah, every week they surprise me for sure. But I'm ready to pack it up and take it home. So.
All right. Well, with that, we do appreciate each and every one of you guys for joining us and following us through this. As Andrew said, we're now on we're on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Hopefully, we're on YouTube next week. But we do appreciate each and one of you for coming out. We do appreciate our sponsors, JP Alfonso Studios, as well as Dubby, and the BSC Cup, because without them and without you guys, we would not be here.
Nope, not at all.
And we do appreciate you guys, joining in, sharing everything, and we hope to see you next week. Well, even tomorrow.
Yeah.
When we're here with J2I tomorrow.
Yep.
That'll be some interesting multi-class racing, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah, tomorrow is going to be definitely interesting. We'll be going to Barcelona with GT3 and the GT3 IMSA series and the LMP2s. So, an hour and a half race. You don't want to miss it, especially on a track like Barcelona. We watched it last week with the sprints.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic races. So, we'll be going live at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central, and then we'll be at Atlanta next Tuesday. Rob, Atlanta, I have not seen an official race there yet.
I don't think I have either.
Well, be here next Tuesday at 6:45, 7:45 Eastern.
There you go.
I got it. All right. Noah Hanna's doing some awesome burnouts here, so you know what? We're going to check him out. Guys, we love you, and we'll catch you tomorrow night. This broadcast is the property of the United Racing Network and Twitch.tv. All reproductions of this broadcast must be approved by the United Racing Network staff. United Racing Network does not claim any responsibility for mishaps that may occur while listening to this production. United Racing Network reserves the right to delete, mute, unpublish, and/or move streaming locations without notice. The opinions of the announcers are not influenced by sponsorship, league administration, or any other outside entities. Thank you.